But because of the way that he engages with the audience, it's gonna miss a lot of us. Because I will be honest, I didn't finish it because of that very reason. You need human skills to be a good detective. You need to know how to read someone when they're lying to you. And you could tell when Kaylee was talking to the public that she's lying.
And then McG continues to ask him questions and be like, bro, can we just get to the point? He's like, no, I'm not going to speak about it now. Theo suggests that Kabza the Small's album, the recent one, is trash.
No, do not dare. Do not
Okay,
dare.
sure.
Do not.
You'll tell us exactly what it
No.
means.
No. I won't tell anyone what it means. I never said that. It's not even on my part. Do not dare.
Jaivane doesn't make good music, bro.
You are gonna fight with people.
Jaivane doesn't make good music, bro.
That's because
he knows how to DJ, but it doesn't make.
Let
nice
me tell
music.
you, that when you have producers like Kabza, your Kelvin Momo, your Shakes and Les who know how to select vocalists like that, then you know that you have great bangers behind your belt.
In him saying that Khumalo and her sister know something, it's quite evident considering how this whole thing played out.
So we're not gonna touch on it, obviously, but they were celebrating the 12th year anniversary. So they took it to the Western Cape.
It was beautiful. I loved the production setting. It was impeccable. EFF always pulls an incredible
Bona in terms of like the numbers.
Bro.
Bona in terms of the numbers, they never disappoint. Like
Even production. It's
like,
top tier, bro.
Actually, the EFF operates more like a company, if you think about it.
A beautiful one.
A brand.
A brand. Thank you.
A brand.
The way they are exporting their brand towards people, it's quite incredible to see. The ANC has never done something like that on that level when it comes to production and
but even their
brand.
colors are very bad to like green and yellow. Like it's those are not nice colors.
Yeah,
the combination is not okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but we're not gonna touch on Julius and the EFF. I wanted us to speak about Advocate Tefo, that interview that he did with McG. I didn't like that interview. It was so bad.
Why?
And then Theo suggests that Kabza the Small's album, the recent one, is trash.
No, don't you dare.
You're trying to get Theo cancelled.
No. Do not, bro. No, do not dare. Do not
Okay,
dare.
sure.
Do not.
You'll tell us exactly what it
No.
means.
No. I won't tell anyone what it means. I never said that. It's not even on my part. Do not dare. I'll never speak.
Senzo Meyiwa trial, the state has wrapped up their case, right? And I'm wondering if this is justice or not, because this is a case that South Africa has been following for so many years, almost a decade now, and there's been so many conspiracies around who actually killed Senzo Meyiwa. A lot of people still believe the story of Advocate Tefo saying that Khumalo actually shot Senzo Meyiwa by mistake, allegedly, but we don't really know. Now that the state has wrapped up their case, does that mean that the state does not have enough capabilities and resources to actually pursue cases like this? Because, the case might be wrapped up, but South Africa is not satisfied.
Nobody is.
Yeah, so those are the three topics that I want us to touch on. But before we start, I just want to welcome everyone who's watching right now. This is Break It Down Podcast, the Monday episode. I'm with Kat, I'm with Theo, I am as well with Skumbuzo. He's the ghost. Yeah, so we've got Toby in the room as well. MZ and Oro are not here today.
Top line.
But shout out to MZ, shout out to Oro. So yeah, guys, the interview with Advocate Tefo, what did you guys think about it?
It was messy.
Yeah.
It was too
Let
much.
me start with you, Kat. Let's hear what you have to say.
Okay, so when I first watched it, I didn't want to watch it from a point of this guy's probably going to drop files and not have facts. I wanted to be open-minded when I first watched it. And some of the things that Advocate Tefo made sense, that he said made sense. Some.
Okay.
I'm not sure about exactly everything because also he didn't exactly go into detail on certain things when he name dropped, right? But in him saying that Khumalo and her sister know something, it's quite evident considering how this whole thing played out, right? Let me take you back to when he was shot, right? As a person whose partner has been shot, I feel like she did not express the kind of anger that you would expect from someone who just lost their partner from a break-in. Do you know what I mean? You would be in an uproar. You want the police to do their job. I would be on social media every single day, like saying the police are not finding my person's killer. But it seemed though she was shady about details. She wasn't as forthcoming as you'd expect somebody who just suffered a tragic loss.
But wouldn't you say that she had trust in the law? Because already
definitely not. Which South African has trust in the law? Which one? Come on. There's absolutely no way. Yeah. She knew what was happening. I don't know if she's the one that pulled the trigger, but she knows exactly what went down. It's quite evident when you look at her, like, emotionally, that she's not giving, and there's no amount of acting that you can do when you've suffered a loss like that.
Yeah.
You know? So that did make sense to me.
Hey. I feel like South Africa is developing to new trades, new norms of like cultures, if I may put it. There's a recent culture that has evolved in Tanzania currently of name dropping people who are doing serious things in South Africa. So like, obviously, people are consuming that in the public currently. We are consuming theories that we do not know if they are true or they're just speculations, and that we are consuming it at a very high and risky place. I don't know if we are looking at it in that way or what. McG saw an opportunity from the previous press briefing that was happening in KZN from the General Lieutenant Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, where he name dropped people who were...
But was it wrong for him to interview Tefo?
No,
he wasn't. But then it was perfect for his business, you know.
Yeah.
That's
some people are accusing him of dropping the episode before Ntsiki Mazwai actually dropped, because Ntsiki actually did the episode before McG.
So what was the delay by Mamiya to drop late?
Production, my guy. Production.
That's not McG's problem.
It's not McG's problem.
If you're not ready, you're not ready. We move.
Production, because what I think what Ntsiki Mazwai did was to put a trailer out.
Yeah.
Promo or something. And then while people were expecting that, McG dropped the full episode.
Yeah,
that's the media though.
That's how it works.
When you've got a hot story, you're gonna drop it.
Yeah, you're gonna drop it.
You're not gonna wait for the other person just because they knew about it first. I'm going to drop mine. It's ready, Moss.
Yeah, you're not gonna sit on it. So McG was just focusing on a move of like capitalizing on it while the news was still hot on the streets and what so not. He knew specifically that Tefo was not one to hold back on information. Sure. He knew that he was going to name drop the allegations that he dropped with names of the former Lieutenant General of the Gauteng province of the police department.
But I'll be honest with you, that interview, honestly speaking, I even had to, it was almost like I'm watching MT interview. You know how...
I understand.
I'm telling you, honestly.
In what sense?
I also agree with you. Because Tefo Malesela is one person, he can't even express himself properly.
That's the thing.
And in a manner that a person that is looking across or hearing across, you'll be able to follow with the story.
Especially on issues that he was raising. Those are very important issues.
Very
so
important
for me,
issues.
When MT went to Podcast and Chill, that guy is so slow, man. Like, I'm being honest. So you even have to, fast, the speed for the video
it's gonna come for you.
Yeah,
it's true.
You play it at 2x.
I had to play it for like at 1.2 or something. 1.25. Is it 1.2?
Yeah,
or
that's
1.25?
a 1.25. 1.5.
So like it could make sense. But 30 minutes in, I'm like, this guy,
I knew that it was gonna take time. I was like,
okay. And then McG continues to ask him questions and be like, bro, can we just get to the point? He's like, no, I'm not gonna speak about it now.
There's context. But he was talking like an advocate. He was laying context first.
Wow, what kind of
Let's see
speaks
his
like that?
direction.
That's
you
how
where
they
he's
present
going.
their cases in court. You have
Yeah.
to lay context.
Nah, that's why I
you
can't
have
go to court,
lead
Ah, but that
the
context
people
was horrible,
towards the
Chief.
points.
When he
You
was
don't just
late.
give your points. So,
You
gu-
can't
do
just
guys
walk in
think-
and say
because
they
you know
killed it.
why. Now, another thing is, yes, you might be connecting the dots, right? But at the end of the day, you are speaking about really serious matters, and those serious matters. What happens is that people that are listening, they are not advocates. They are not legal people.
Yeah.
They don't have time to actually grasp all the information and try to connect the dots. They have 1 hour or 2 hours of that thing to actually make sense of this whole thing. So what he was trying to do, man, for me, I just really got bored, and I really, really got disappointed that an advocate, and then he goes and say that he's been in the police, I think he says for 20 years or something. Or
I think
how many years?
there was
I heard
Yeah,
that.
like a number of years. And then he
Yeah.
only arrested how many people? 6 people. Come on, bro. For me, I was like, well, this guy, we can't take him
his
serious.
position.
Oh, Tefo.
We can't really take him serious. And he's giving me these vibes, man, like, he's not serious.
Yeah,
But
he's
maybe-
also giving me those vibes like, bro, you're not
This
serious.
is a serious...
Even
what do you
even
guys want him to do?
no, like be serious about life itself.
What do you
get
mean?
me? Like,
Like,
you
did you see
like you wanna
Qantas?
tell me that when you take Tefo, Malesela serious, looking at him like this elder, I'm taking this elder
He's
serious.
an advocate, apparently.
Yeah, of
allegedly.
course. You know, academics, this is why I don't like praising people too much, especially on their academic successes, right? Except if you've got like maybe recognition of prior learning, you know,
True.
where we know that you've done the actual work.
Yeah.
That's a different topic. But a whole lot of people, you know, they go to school, you know, they grasp this information. Because at school, basically, you're supposed to, you know, if you get it right, we give you the qualification.
True.
But we don't actually
Assess
question-
and moderate
Yeah.
the whole thing, even the social aspect of it, everything.
You understand?
We don't take that into consideration.
All right, so then it alludes to the fact that back at school, public speaking wasn't something that was focused on. So like you're saying, he dropped some interest, like facts, but
Yeah.
because of the way that he engages
Yes.
with the audience,
Yes.
it's gonna miss a lot of us.
Yeah.
Because I will be honest, I didn't finish it because of that very reason.
There's no way you
I
can
got
finish it.
bored.
You
I
won't.
got
Impossible.
like I was just like, you're not getting to the point quick enough for me.
Like, why are you here? Are you here to just say, I will talk about it? Or,
No, McG
come on,
knew
just
properly
talk
that
about
he
it.
was gonna get important allegations or words that would be said by Tefo, and those were gonna be the main pickup
Focal
points
points,
or focal points that will focus on his channel growing and making guap, of which it did.
McG is
it
fine.
reached-
That's
yeah,
him.
That
I'm
was
just talking about Tefo. That even if he was on another platform,
yeah.
it doesn't do justice.
It
Because
doesn't,
even
bro.
on the SMWX interview, he actually went on for 2 hours.
Damn.
He did
Yeah.
SMWX.
And he went on for 2 hours.
Was it after the McG podcast?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you know, if I'm a podcaster, honestly speaking, okay, maybe I'm changing my mind on this one, but if Tefo has went to Podcast and Chill and said whatever that he has said,
It's chai.
it's chai, bro.
It's chai. Bro.
Why are you doing another interview?
It's chai.
Like
They-
Senzo-
they're
Also
looking-
a different
they're look-
audience.
No, not
It's not
different,
different
audience,
audience.
but
YouTube-
per se, they're
peop-
looking for cloud.
people don't
It is a
understand.
PR run. Yes, it is a PR
But
run.
then
We
you
can
can't chase
agree
cloud
to
like
that.
that. Kabote for 1 hour.
He wants
So then,
to make sure.
if it's a PR run, does that mean that the public completely misses the whole point of this whole thing? If it's just about clouds,
True.
right? You as a normal individual, you're not gonna sit and watch Advocate Defoe's
You won't.
entire interview. You're gonna take from what was said by the public, which is where we get stuff wrong most of the time.
summary.
Because you're gonna take the summary of what everyone is saying on Twitter and say, yeah, Cyril Ramaphosa was implicated, but you didn't listen to the entire thing because
True.
also he wasn't giving information quick enough. You need to give facts and then explain those facts, and then we move to the next thing.
Yeah.
Now you're building up a story as if we're watching NCIS here. Like, let's wrap it up.
Doesn't work, man.
Yeah, no.
So was it not maybe the fault of a podcast and chill?
No.
To take
How
the-
could they have known?
to take the decision to say, okay, production-wise, guys, let's cut a couple of
No, but you see now you're
segments off.
censoring. You see now what you're doing is now censoring, you know, the actual information that this person said. Because the whole thing about podcasting, the value proposition, the number one value proposition is uncensorship.
Yes,
right.
you can
we want it
lay
raw. We want it fully there. So now, if you're gonna try and chop some of the parts, of course, those parts maybe is where he's not really making sense. But you're not giving people the whole thing. It's okay for him to give us the whole thing so that we can come back on this platform and judge it and say that interview was trash.
So benifuna ukuthi angene nje athi yo Kelly Khumalo
Mkhwanazi
allegedly killed.
Did you see Mkhwanazi
Senzo.
Did you see Mkhwanazi's thingy? Press conference.
Did he see it?
It was straight to the point.
No, he connected the point, right? Yes, he gave us feedback. He gave us a background, and then he came back and connected the dots. You understand? And we can argue that this is a policeman, but Tefo was a policeman as well, so he knows how to do these things. So why is he not able to do that?
Maybe there's too much for him.
Like we're saying,
he went to jail. There's threats against his life, so he wanted to make sure everything I'll lay.
Apparently claims that he was poisoned
he must
in
never,
Khumalo, and he doesn't have nails anymore.
No, his nail structure's a bit effed up.
Yeah. Okay, that's another one. Then you speak about the fact that he doesn't have good communication skill. I went to school with our first year module, CMS had, like, it's a humanities module, right? So communication, it has like different people from different fields, departments, right? And then there's English 1C and English 1D, which is like one of the most difficult modules to do as a first year student under humanities. You've got law students. I was not doing law, but you've got law students that are attending with you. That module is so difficult to an extent that you've got law students that are even carrying it to fourth year. And you only have to do it 2 semesters. Where, people who did English 1C and D, they know what I'm talking about.
Comment in the sections below.
So, it's not justifiable to say that he doesn't have good communication skills.
True.
To study law, it means you're going to spend your career speaking.
I can study something and get a distinction and still not get it right when it comes to executing.
Yeah, it comes back
That's
to
what I'm
you were
saying. Yeah, so he doesn't have good communication skills, but now we couldn't fail him because he can't communicate. He did everything else right. So we're going to pass him and he'll figure it out.
It's like saying, I've got knowledge, I've got maybe a story, that I want to put in a form of a book, but I just can't write. That's why you've got ghostwriters.
I also think that's why he got bullied and went to an extent of him being taken to prison, simply because of not being able to express himself.
True,
and stand up for himself. They saw that this is sort of like a weak link that we can manipulate one way or another and see where we can get.
But with the facts that he was coming with, you can't really call him.
No, I'm saying even in court.
Even in court.
Yeah, I'm saying he was arrested simply because of him not being able to become a presentable person in the
not
line
because
of
he was
work,
coming
in
with
the
the facts.
line of being a public figure that is handling such a big case.
Brur was coming with the
crazy.
facts. Brur was investigating proper. That's why they were like,
But you can't take Brur serious.
Okay.
I want to touch on what he said on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So he implicated our president, and said that he helped cover up Senzo Meyiwa's the evidence and all of that. So what confuses me is what motivation would Cyril Ramaphosa have specifically on this case to cover up this murder, right? Like, especially a lot of the high profile people that he mentioned, I just don't see the correlation. What would motivate you? Because at the same time, the country suffered a huge loss. If anything, I would imagine we would want to find the killer more than anything. So why would the president, like, what would implicate?
Benefit?
Yeah, what benefits him?
I'm analyzing him from a personality point of view, right? I think if there's one thing that I'm good at is to analyze personalities. And I think his personality is one of those people that miss the details. And if there are no details, then he makes up their own kind of, conclusion. So that's what I got. I might be wrong. That's my opinion. But I feel like he's one of those people who like I know you did this, just because he believes you did that. But like when we come to, to the grounds and say, okay, cool, lay your evidence. Because McG, at some point when he was accusing, who's that police guy?
Beggy.
No, not Becky.
General Mkwanazi.
No.
There's a Sibia. Shadrach Sibia.
Not Sibia, man.
Which one?
There's a guy who he spoke about. McG was like, even the other guy, the co-host, just JJ, was it JJ? Yeah. The co-host was like, do you have any evidence? This is a big...
Or the lieutenant general, the former lieutenant general of the Gauteng Provincial Police. Yeah. When he was accusing him of the drug.
Yeah, that he runs the drug syndicate, right? Yeah. Then he was like, okay, cool. Do you understand these allegations are so big, bro? Like, do you have something to really like back up these allegations? And then he brought up a statement. Then they tried reading it. They say don't read the ID numbers, addresses.
Even the Ntsiki Mazwai one.
Yeah.
There was a time whereby he was speaking about it. Like Ntsiki asked him that, is this public record? Like, do you have?
Yes.
And he just showed him a paper
and those papers don't match.
They don't.
They have nothing,
bro.
They have nothing. Like you read all those statements, but. Okay, sharp. And then what's the conclusion? You gave me the statement, you gave me the allegations. How do they connect? JJ was so lost.
I can imagine.
So that from a personality point of view, that's what I see, man.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think then his angle was to go on these podcasts and say all of this? Like,
No, at the end of the day, remember he's an angry person. Angry because he feels violated. He feels that, they robbed him, arrested him unfairly and all of those things.
Hence, right now he's looking for a way to get into the commission of inquiry that the president has established recently.
So for me, that's almost like those Floyd Shivambu kind of a thing to say, I'm moving from one party. I just want to be involved. I just want to, have access to this. So
I give him the
I honestly, feel like. I advocate Tefo, man. I don't know, but he's not really good at speaking about this kind of stuff. He might have the information, but the way he's communicating it makes us doubt.
Okay.
Makes us really doubt him.
So in such a commission, he would be in the background and not really.
I think
what though?
I think he can do well in the background, maybe supporting, investigating.
What he wants,
but when it comes to the microphone, don't put him in the microphone.
What he wants in the commission, he wants to lay out evidence to become someone who's gonna be there to render a testament of evidence.
Okay.
That's what he wants.
Okay. In a verbal form.
Yep.
That's bad. That's bad. Maybe in writing.
That's what he wants.
He's not a good communicator, man.
Yeah, so don't be surprised when you see him in the commission as soon as they start airing it and as soon as it runs.
I still think that commission is a waste of our time.
100%. Shame.
Yeah, I think the brewer has a backing of some sort. You can't just have the guts to.
But I've got a slightly different view about the commission.
Can we please not speak about that commission? No.
It's gonna angrify us.
Maybe on another episode we can speak about it. We'll do another episode where we speak about the commission.
Yeah.
Is that fine with you?
Sure.
Can't be that we're gonna give Cyril our time, even when he doesn't deserve it.
Cyril is our president.
He's your president.
At some point you need to acknowledge him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but before we move on, mina ngithi lo mjita lo uTefo probably has a backing of some sort that he hasn't really put on the table as yet. You can't just run go on a PR rant.
It's a no.
With allegations
Whenever the minute
against
you said
top
to
people.
put on the table, there's nothing to put on the table.
Without proper backing.
Put on the table.
Not 2 hours.
Yeah,
He had
But
more
who's
than that,
backing
even
him
the time when
now?
he was in court. He didn't
Look
put
at it
anything
this
on the
way.
table.
Nothing, bro.
Like
We already have a
Come on,
surge
guys.
of information coming out, which implicates government officials, and this information is based on highlighting who the key players in the cartel are. So he probably has somebody from the task team that Mr. Mkwenazi is a part of.
Okay.
Like, hey, bro, you are a key player. He's a pawn. I'm looking at it like that. You are a pawn. So we are striking with you. You disrupt. After that, you know that we have the backings, right?
You think so?
Yeah, I think he has a backing of some sort.
But he said he has never spoken to
Why would you
Mkwenazi,
reveal?
right?
Why would you reveal?
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
Because this is a case.
But Tefo doesn't strike me as that person who has
Who
like,
doesn't reveal, who has
he
secrets.
reveals.
He said God is behind him. He
So
said,
you see, when you start talking about
When you
God,
speak
see,
about God, Chief, you don't
God.
take it serious. In serious matters, you don't speak about God and Jesus. You speak about matters.
The minute you start,
Can't
God
speak
has
about
me,
God.
what those type of things, just no.
Nah, just know.
imagine Tini go, okay, Lee deserve to go to jail.
No one's.
We want the evidence.
The evidence is there.
What are you saying,
I
Chief?
must look, man.
Yeah,
General
man.
Mkhwanazi has already made us aware that SAPS as a department has fallen apart immensely.
True, yeah.
So we have to also pay into mind that as far as detectives go, we don't have good detectives that would because I think the evidence is there. If you're a good detective, you will end up getting a confession. In fact. So it's just a thing of we don't have skilled people who know how to, because you need human skills to be a good detective. You need to know how to read someone when they're lying to you. And you could tell when Kelly was talking to the public that she's lying. So really,
Yeah,
So none
and
of
we
the-
don't know what she's lying about.
Exactly, and
we're
that's
not
the
accusing
problem.
her of anything, but we
Yes,
just know that
she's lying about
she was
something.
not honest.
Me, I'm just asking myself. So the period from when Senzo was murdered, I think apparently there was an hour delay before the body
Yes.
was taken out.
Evidence was tampered with.
When-
And
most definitely.
they found the place clean.
When did the
Most
police
definitely.
arrive? And when the police got to the scene, did they do a ballistic test and said, okay, the last fingerprints on the gun were Kelly's for sure?
Guys,
Oh, Shem, you have
guys,
faith in the police
guys,
department. Ballistic
guys,
test is
like,
going to take another
let's
2
stick
weeks.
to-
Forensics is going to take another. There's a backlog
Guys.
at the lab. The results are not coming in.
Guys, we are in South Africa. Let's not forget that. We're in South Africa. Let's not forget
What does that mean?
What does it mean? It means that things like that can be covered up, things like that can be misinformed towards the public. Formal reports can be handed in that are not accurate. Do you get me? So we can't speculate on such whether procedures were followed according to the law and what's or not. This is Mzansi. What transpired, and we have no power over it.
So we must just give up, Theo. What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying we must just give up. We can continue conversating it, but you don't have power beyond that. That's what you need to realize and remember at all times. It's very imperative.
Yeah, but you see that view and that perspective then renders you powerless, because now you're gonna say, okay, cool, these people are too powerful. There's nothing I can do.
They neutralize
So which
you.
means they can subject you to anything.
They will, and they will.
And listen, people like General Mkhwanazi could have decided also on that kind of a mindset. But what they do, they said, you know what, we're going toe to toe with these guys. Of course, Mkhwanazi is a policeman, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the police is run by politics. So Cyril Ramaphosa can decide today and be like, I'm removing you as the commissioner of KZN and I'm putting someone else who has my interests, right?
True.
So that was too risky for him to actually do that.
Yeah,
What I'm
he
trying to
won't do
say,
it
what I'm trying to say to
prematurely.
you is that it doesn't help to say, oh, these people are too powerful.
No, I'm
so
saying for me and you,
the system is too
if
big.
you see them as not being powerful while they are dictating a case that is old,
Yeah.
more than a decade.
But there's millions of me and you out there.
I agree with you.
So what must
But
happen to those millions? They must just say,
Elvis.
No, I'm just asking. We're
Unfortunately,
inquiring.
Elvis, now we're
Yeah.
at a point where, yes, you're right. We can't just sit and not do anything.
Yes.
But the biggest department that's supposed to be protecting us has fallen completely apart.
And
Where do
people
we
are
start?
dying. People are literally
Steps, guys,
dying.
it was destroyed, and not by, don't get it wrong, it wasn't by the ANC. It was destroyed by the apartheid government when they were leaving power. They made sure that they destroy SAPS, they destroy Hawks, they destroy every single thing that was working perfectly fine, so that you guys can have this very feeling today of hopelessness.
Yeah, so let's wrap up that. I think we can wrap it up, man.
Yeah.
My wrap-up is Longwe must go to jail. Kelly Khumalo must go to jail.
Hey, man.
Yo,
Some
yo,
sister
yo,
must
yo,
go to
yo,
jail.
yo,
Imam
yo.
Zandile Khumalo must go to jail. Benjia Longwe must go to jail.
No, but what do you mean they must go to jail? I want to wrap this topic.
Yeah, bro.
And you keep on.
I want results, guys. People
Okay,
must
we'll
go
see
to jail.
results.
Otherwise,
I mean, look, this is a developing story, right? This is a developing story, but we've been following it for years. I mean, we'll see how it turns out.
The NPA,
but definitely, I feel like
NPA
people
is
that
fucking up.
Yeah, the NPA must do something. But the NPA in the last couple of years, they haven't really even won any of the cases that they brought forward in front of the court. So we don't have much confidence in the NPA. Kabza the Small. Hey, Baba.
Oh,
yes.
Let's say Kabza the Small and then hey, Baba. What can be?
Kabza the Small released an album, Babu Mota. Very nice album. What do you think about it?
It's nice. It's incredible production, layout, and looking at the time frame when he released his last project and now. What I appreciate about Kabza, he never lacks when it comes to production. The thing that I can question, even though it's still early days, looking at the album and whatnot, it's not that old, but it's doing quite great on numbers, and it's gradually, slowly growing into mainstream and people receiving it. We'll see where it takes us. And
any favorite song, any trash song that you think?
I love Ipupo.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and you can. What's your favorite song there? Did you even listen to the album?
I don't have a favorite song.
It's not a favorite. It's a song that I prefer currently. Don't say favorite. Like when you
preference.
Let me tell you what's my favorite song currently. Yeah. It's not even yet out. It's a song.
Exclusive.
It's a song by DJ Jaivane.
But
that's the thing. No, let me tell you why am I alluding to the song.
Yes. Jaivane doesn't make good music, bro.
You are gonna fight with people.
Jaivane doesn't make good music, bro.
That's because
he knows how to DJ, but it doesn't make.
Let me tell you, that's because you're listening to only Kabza.
I'm not listening to only Kabza.
Wait, who do you listen to?
So your standard starts.
Like,
a lot of artists.
Okay, what do you know in Amapiano that is recent? Like, let's speak about that. In Amapiano that is recent.
What are you trying to do?
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to show people that you're not as informed about Amapiano as you think you are.
No, but
you
listen,
get me.
Let me tell you something. I might not be informed as people think.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Jaivane doesn't make good music.
Okay, let me
I like him as a DJ, bro. I like him as a DJ. He knows how to put together like tracks.
Let me tell you.
Not good with production.
Okay, for you, I don't know. That's
your opinion. What's the song?
That's your
Send us that exclusive.
It's Luto.
It's
Luto by DJ Jaivane. And listen, if you learn to listen, you will listen. Listening is a skill. It's the first thing. You can't ask me what's the name of the song. It's Luto. Then you're interjecting. Listen.
Sorry, Chief.
Oh. DJ Jaivane will be releasing.
Do you have water there?
Oh my flippin' God! Listen. I don't want water. I don't want water, Chief. Just listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
But we had water there.
I don't want water.
Okay, sure. Speak about Jaivane.
On the 31st of July, Jaivane will be releasing his album.
Nobody knows about it.
Mm-hmm. No, don't say nobody knows about it. Like,
Kat, do you know about it?
No.
Zero.
Sharp.
Skumbuzo, do you know about it?
Not yet.
But you can't ask me. I'm not a fan of Jaivane as a person. So
I told you. That's why.
I rest my case. I won't continue with the.
No, okay. So
no.
Listen.
I'm not.
No,
even,
listen.
No,
listen,
I'm not
listen,
even.
Listen
We are coming back to Kabza. No. Let's continue.
Okay. But.
No, continue.
So as I was saying,
yes.
I don't really have a favorite song.
From the album? Zero.
No.
Out of all the songs?
Look, man, I'm not an avid piano listener. You know, like I consume piano commercially at the club or like when I'm out. I'm not at home listening to it like that unless it's mellow and sleazy.
What do you listen to?
I listen to hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. But so when I listen to it production-wise, like Theo said, it's really good, you know. I'm not saying all the songs are bad. I'm just saying, coming from a groover's point of view, I'm not feeling it. It's giving.
Kanti, what type of songs do you guys listen to at Groove?
It's giving Madrozis,
It's too,
and
like-
it's too heavy for me to listen to at Groove, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you know, it's not the usual. I want a ratchet song. I want to climb on top of the table.
Commercial.
So now it's for people who love piano with their whole hearts. I'll say that.
And that are avid.
that listen, that
And
consume
don't you
the
think you
music.
made that album for
Kabza.
those people?
So what about the rest of us?
People
What
like
about
you.
the rest
People like
of
us, yes.
Let me
Also,
tell
Kabza
you.
saying fuck us.
People like us, we just listen to piano without going to Groove.
No,
no, guys.
people like you just listen to Kabza. If you don't listen to piano, don't say you listen to
But
piano.
look at this.
What piano songs do you know?
Hey,
Let's come back
Hey,
there.
don't
Bro, you
lambast.
can't
It's a lot
say
of
you can't
it's a
say
lot
you
of piano
listen to
songs that I know. though.
what like what?
I'm sure
Bro,
of
like-
like,
Recently, name five
sure of it.
out of the top. Name
Kala
five
ngombali.
recent hit songs of Farmer Piano that you listen to.
I love this boy, Romeo Makota.
Who is that?
You see.
Who's Romeo?
You don't know Romeo?
any Romeo? Is he prime?
Wait,
Does he
finish
have
up.
Wait.
hits?
So you guys don't know Romeo?
No.
Romeo.
Then I win this thing. Then I'm the one who's right here.
How
Because
is
if you guys don't know Romeo,
name
then
a song of
Name a
okay.
song of
Not
Romeo.
personally.
There is a hit.
You don't know?
That Romeo.
It's
No,
yazi sonke mfu. At least eyodwa.
um,
Sing it at least.
no, yes, that guy, is it a lesbian or boy? I don't know.
Whoa.
Okay.
Now you're.
It's which guy?
Sing it at least.
No, I can't sing, bro. You know.
No, it's utter the words.
The name of the song
chorus.
is Abangfuni.
Oh, it's Sihlene.
No, that the name of the boy. Is it
I
a
mean
boy
the
or-
vocalist on the
Yeah,
song.
the vocal Amo.
Oh, Amos.
Not Amos.
This
not
is the
Amos.
person that says he listens to my piano,
no, not
guys.
Amos,
Ah,
not
don't
Amos.
play with
Emo.
us.
Emo.
I think it's Amo.
Emo. You want to say emo.
Oh,
Bro,
yes.
listen to
But
me.
you don't know-
Mamela. I know emo's hit songs.
That's a hit, bro.
So what are your thoughts on Kabza's
Yeah,
album?
let's hear you, bro.
Oh, guys.
Kabza the Small, what do you think? Which one is your favorite song?
So from this 7-track album yakababa Mota, okwamanje engithi ngiyayizwisisa ile Abalozi, which is track number 3.
Wait,
Wait,
before we continue.
7 songs.
7 songs.
It's not the one.
It's not the one.
It's not a 7-song.
No,
list.
Chief.
It's not
That's
Make
why I'm
Sure.
saying you guys are not
Oh.
consuming Amapiano. You are just tiptoeing. You are tiptoeing and you wanna come here like you're fact with us. Don't play around,
But,
Chief. As
at
we
this
know
point-
our story.
Let me
Don't play around. Now we
Let
know
me
our
point-
story.
Let me tell you
Ile
my favorite
Abalozi
song. Let me tell you my favorite song.
with Sykes and Ngobiyazo.
Okay.
Well, what's the name of the song?
Abalozi.
Abalozi. Okay. Hi, that one is not my favorite for sure. But I do have my 2 favorites.
When I don't take you serious in Amapiano,
What-
I won't take. I won't
What
take
is
you
your-
serious.
what
Chief.
is-
I
You
don't.
spoke about that guy.
No, even you tell us. Hurry,
I've got 2
continue.
favorite songs.
Yeah,
from
we are
Kabza's,
listening.
thing. One is Eningi remix. 2 is Siyabonga, featuring Ntunzi and this lady who does gospel and Afropop.
Nontokozo Mkhize.
Who's this lady?
Nontokozo Mkhize.
Nontokozo Mkhize, yes. Brilliant lady. You don't know her, obviously.
Please. You're not gonna speak with me about South African music, bro. Don't
Of
start.
course.
Do
And then
not.
I like the one that I just happen to like the one that you like. But anyway.
Do you know why I like it? Do you know why I like that song?
Why?
Ipupo.
Yeah.
It has Tato Hati. Tato Hati has proved
Yeah,
herself
she's good, yeah.
in this space of Amapiano in such a short space of time. You look at his work that he has done with Kelvin Momo. Okoko, listen to that song. You listen to a song that he did with on the album Maporisa Next Dapi Ngomoya. You listen to Abantwana Bako. There is a huge song, and even globally, like people are tapping onto it. So like when you have producers like Kabza, your Kelvin Momo, your Shakes and Les who know how to select vocalists like that, then you know that you have great bangers behind your belt. It also comes back to my point. Kabza, when he started initially, your Avenue Sounds around 2016, Kabza was huge. Then you look at the time when we were entering your 2018s, your Mshove times. Then gradually when he entered the mainstream levels where he released his album King of Amapiano, Look at the features on that first album, King of Amapiano. You have Wizkid, Burna Boy, Nia Pell, Mass Music, Tyler, I See You, Vinyl Miller. You can name them all. They are there. That album was huge. Then it comes back to the second album that he released, his solo album, King of Amapiano 2. Look at the features, Yomsaki. Those are sensational vocalists.
Dope, yeah.
Yo, Amifaku. Those are incredible.
But isn't that Amadlozi thing?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. It has
Amadlozi
that one.
tastes.
Yeah, it does. But
Yes.
at what spectrum and level when it comes to the collaboration of artists? You get me? And the body of work, is it connecting with the public? Is it connecting with the frontier mainstream that is receiving it? So you look at this one, the features and what's so not. Like it's mild. It's not. You get me?
My opinion is that Kabza's making an album for Europe. It's not for us. It's for it's for Ibiza, those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
It's for Boiler Room. It's for Europe.
True.
It's fine. Maybe he's done with South Africa. That's fine.
I get you because when it also
Maybe.
there.
He mustn't come back when he's fallen. Ne?
No, not in a sense
That's
that
the case.
Not in a sense that he's just
to
bashing
10 years
South Africa.
later
I'm just
saying that South Africans don't back his music anymore.
that's
Pela,
why
as
We don't
you
want
grow,
that.
As you grow, ne? As you grow, think about this podcast, for instance. Right
Yes.
now, we're doing, break it down Mondays. This type of topics that we touch on. Right. Let's say, for instance, we get to a point where maybe we want to do maybe international content.
Right.
Or updates. Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
It just-
wrong
it
if
just
we're
means
still
that
doing
we have
politics.
yeah.
What Kabza's doing is saying, okay, I'm making piano ne, but not for you, for the other people.
Yeah, Ngitipela, he's given us enough albums to.
He has
as
given you so
SA.
much, Mus.
As SA, he's
Guys,
given us
that's-
so many
mentioned-
albums
What?
that we love.
Kabza's not.
He is an international
As an
brand
artist-
as we speak. So he does need to cater for a market that is.
You can't do both. If you can't do both, then are you really that great?
But
If
he's
you
given
can't
us-
cater to both
But who's greater
audiences,
than
In one
Kabza
album.
was
because
born?
Pori
Right
can
now.
cater to all audiences.
When
Let's
it
be
comes to what?
honest.
Greater in terms of what? Greater in terms of?
You said.
No. Greater in terms of?
I'm telling you. You said Kabza was big in 2018 times of Umsho Vera.
Yeah,
right?
mainstream.
Mainstream, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying now, is he not? Because now he's bigger than then, right?
Sure, I agree.
True.
And I'm saying, whatever criteria that you use to say that he was big, is he not big now? And also, who's bigger than him?
He is big, but then look at it in terms of consumption when it comes to mainstream and the people who are consuming the music. Mostly it's youth, you get me? So are they more lenient on Kabza's music when it comes to streams, numbers? If you look at Spotify currently, the most streamed album currently is Tato Ya Mudimu by Kelvin Momo
On Spotify.
on Spotify
What is it?
currently.
Okay.
You get me? It's been over a month or two, if I'm not mistaken.
Amapiano in particular.
Yeah, when it's Amapiano, it's leading streams. Don't confusing. Chief, don't confuse it. In South Africa, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you, I'm saying
Three steps.
Amapiano.
But these streams are
Three
fabricated.
Step
ne?
has taken over, my brother.
I'm just asking. It's a
And
question.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, Elvis.
Are
Ako,
they-
ako
Are
emakanya.
they
This is not
fabricated, these
Kendrick
streams?
and Drake.
Are they real?
It's
I don't
not-
know if they're fabricated.
Yeah?
I
Are
don't-
they real
I don't
numbers?
think in terms. Look, when
There's a way.
companies fabricate or make up streams, it's usually huge artists. It's never South African artists like
Yeah.
that. What would they have to gain?
But who would fabricate these numbers? The labels, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the big labels. Yes.
But the same labels are here in South Africa. They're the ones that are running these artists.
Yes,
So
but
why wouldn't
remember
they do
the
it?
deal that Kabza and Pori, that's why they're so smart when it comes to this music game. Those labels don't control them. They sell their music to them, make their money, and
They
keep it
distribute.
pushing. They distribute.
Distribute, yeah.
So
It's a
they
joint venture.
Yeah.
So the distribution deal is very important. It's not a deal to undermine.
I don't care.
Yeah.
man.
It's because they have access to the platforms. They can speak to Spotify Africa. They can do all sorts of things.
But it wouldn't do anything for them because we're already consuming that music. The world is already
Okay, cool.
consuming
Okay,
that music
if,
like that.
If Pori has a distribution deal with, say, Sony, right?
Yes.
Shot.
What's the benefit there for Sony? What do they get in return?
They get money.
Shares.
Exactly. So
Shares
if
in
they
the
push the streams, are they not getting money?
They are. They do get a share from the
I
state.
mean,
So
yeah,
they still
they
have
are.
vested interest to actually push. I'm not saying they do, but I'm just saying we've had
Yes,
before.
but how
even
we see
big
it,
artists, or Burna Boy, they say
it's usually motivated by something else. If they're pushing streams, it's usually because they're putting two artists against
don't
each
just
other.
do it
They
out
don't
of the
just do
blue.
it randomly. Right now, they don't need to do it because Pori and Kabza are working together. Say in a different world, Pori and Kabza decide to start beefing. That's when you're gonna see they start pushing streams for one artist and not the other.
which label is this guy on?
Who?
Kelvin Momo.
Distribution. Calvin Momo is an independent artist. He was
Okay,
signed
distribute
under
with who?
Is it not Sony as well?
No, it's Africori.
Africori.
Yeah, it's
Africori is under what?
I-
We need to find that information.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
What I know is they are offices that in Rosebank. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Most artists.
they're probably under a big label.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
Or
can.
Universal or something.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can find out that information. But anyway, that's fine.
Because most Amapiano artists, they distribute with Africori. Your fellow Liti, Shakes and Lace, you name them, yeah.
All right.
Sfazo.
Okay, cool.
Let's rate the album. How many would
Yeah,
how many-
5.
out of 5?
From 5. 1 to 5.
Just do it 10. Don't say 1
No, 1 to 5, bro.
No, 10.
5
No,
being really
1
good and 1 being really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Okay.
2 also?
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad. 2?
Eish, guys, so much pressure. I would give it a 3.
Chief, you came with the rating thing. You should know
Yeah,
this
I'd
thing.
give it a 3. I'd give it a 3
Okay.
for now.
Yeah.
Elvis, I'm sure it's a 5 now.
Always like
You know
avid
what?
supporter.
Let
Number
me
1
tell you.
support.
It's a 5.
No. It's a wow.
The album that I'll give a 5 currently.
Yeah.
Not a 5 per se, even a 4.5.
Which one?
Tato Yamudimu
Okay.
by Calvin Momo.
Okay, cool. We'll look at it. We'll listen to it.
Everybody Momo.
All right. I would give it. I think I would give it a. You gave it 3.
I give it 3.
Yeah. I also I'll give it a 3.
Did you see
as well.
Drake giving Momo a shout out at Wireless?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Shout out Momo!
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't
Shout
matter.
out Momo!
It's a shout out and then what?
Everybody Momo!
And then what?
He did music. He produced for Drake, bro, for one of the songs that he was performing.
And then
at Rogers.
what?
And then what? Don't play around. Give Momo.
I'm
Give
joking, man.
Momo.
I love Kelvin Momo. He's a great
Yeah, he's dope,
producer.
dog. Yeah.
Great producer. But I don't like this whole thing of cosigns, man. I don't like them.
It works though.
It
Why?
does.
Look
Drake,
at what-
Drake will always
does.
give people their flowers.
It
It's not
does.
exactly a cosign.
It's a
Yeah.
cosign.
Drake's been an
man.
artist like that from
It's a
the
cosign because then
beginning.
it ends up to a point where it's like I made you. It's like
But he's
Not
never had that
really.
energy. He gives everyone cosigns. It doesn't mean I made you.
Not really. A
He
cosign
never
is
said that
just-
to Pori, and he gave
it's-
Pori a
it's
cosign
there- It's
first.
there for you to shape your path in order for it to
Yeah.
be brighter. Nothing major.
I'm just not sure about that.
Come on.
And I'm not sure if I agree with you on that one.
bro.
A quick fact check. So Africori is a subsidiary of Warner Music Group.
I knew it. It's always the big guys. But anyway,
Yeah, but they're up a notch. Okay, cool.
okay. I mean, if they're doing good, they're
Yeah,
plugging
they are.
artists,
They
that's
have-
fine. That's what
they
we
have
need, you
good
know.
artists,
Yeah,
they-
but I know all these sub labels, bruh, they always belong to like a mother body. You know,
Yeah.
even the DJ Spoo thing. What was his label?
TS Records.
TS Records.
with
That's-
TK Nlisa.
Yeah, when
Apparently he's on tour with his son. Did you see him?
I wouldn't
Doing
be
what?
surprised. With the 3-step thing.
With
'cause
his son, Caesar.
oh, that's why DJ Spoo was posting so much.
The one that is
Yeah.
singing that song, Isaga.
Yeah, yeah.
Sagalavuma, yeah.
So what does he do when
Sagalavu.
He's the
on tour?
manager.
Who?
Oh, okay.
He's the manager of
Oh,
the
he's the
son.
manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I
It's
believe
beautiful, but then somehow I feel like it's more of a thing of like they have privilege simply because it's TK's son. That's why they can go
And
to
that's
that's
Europe
fine.
okay.
and
Though.
also-
Let's
It's
use
not
okay.
nepotism as black people, guys.
Hey,
White people have
might
been
as
doing it
well.
for too long, and we make it
But
look
then
bad.
be good at music. We only know
No,
Caesar
even if you're
of that
bad,
song.
that's fine.
No, he has 2 other.
Even if you're bad, bro. Even if your music is trash, dog.
Wow.
No, I truly believe on that. Because look. If I'm TK, right, and I've got my son here, and I can see my son is really trying so hard, but he's just not good.
You'll do it anyway. Yes, you'll do it. You'll put them on anyway.
I
You've got the
try by all
resources.
means, bro.
Exactly.
I try by all means to.
With one song.
It's
fine.
okay.
That one song, bro. That one song, and you see that song, man.
Shout out Jazzworks Tugutela.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out everybody, bro. What's this
No,
thing?
These are the
they
leading-
understand. The audience understands why I'm saying shout out to Gutela.
So I don't
shout out to
understand?
Jez- you don't. Do you know who's Jez Wax?
You must
You
come
know
to
who's
the
Gutela?
What do you mean?
Do you know who's Gutela?
I know, bro.
Okay, cool.
Come on.
Shout out to the
Elvis, don't
boys.
feel bad. I don't know either.
But you do. you actually do.
Okay, cool. That's fine. We're done with this one. I think we can touch on it some other time. But yeah, I love
Before we
the
close
Kabza-
it, before we close it,
Kabza
I just need
album.
a yes or no. Do you think Kabza paid for the features on the album?
Of course.
You say yes. Theo?
No.
Theo says no. Oh,
There's no free
Kat?
feature, bro.
No, there is.
What do you mean there's no free
In
feature?
piano
Let's
there
ed-
is.
Let's educate
That's
you.
exploitation,
It's not.
me tell
Let's
you
educate
something.
you.
But Kabza is big enough not to pay
It's
for
not.
the...
Listen.
He can give them
No,
royalties
sometimes
in
it's
return,
with
but
that
listen.
exposure.
Sometimes it's not
Yes.
necessarily
I wouldn't
about
take that.
being big enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a working relationship.
yeah.
No.
I do
no,
a song for
don't
you,
say
you do a
no.
song for
You
me,
do
That's
a
how
song.
it
type of
works.
thing.
It happens.
Oh, okay, yeah,
We've
that
seen
it's a
it.
fair trade.
Yes,
But if
that's what
that thing,
happens.
if it's that thing of saying Kabza is big and I'm
No,
trying to get
that's why I'm
exposure,
not saying.
no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that.
So it's a
fair
thing
trade.
of
As an
they
artist,
trade songs.
You shouldn't take that.
They trade songs.
Okay, cool.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
artists who do though.
Yeah, they do that. Call you to studio,
That's,
trade songs.
that's
we
too
do
bad.
it.
That's why you get all of these artists going broke after years, and
Look,
then they be like,
it's a thing
they
of-
paid me.
Yeah, it's a
The
thing of you're
royalties are not
hungry
coming
for
in.
it. When
Yeah.
you're so hungry for it, you become desperate and you take the first deal that's offered to you, forgetting that you're the talent at the end of the day. You start feeling like you need this person that gave you the deal more. And that's when they fall into a trap of not getting money.
Desperation is not a nice place to
It's
be
not.
at.
It's
Actually,
not-
don't
yeah.
you're not in a good space to actually
Make any decision.
make any decision at
But
all.
shout out to South African artists, man. They are releasing good music, and
I love them
I
too.
feel like as soon as we are slowly approaching summer, we always have this nice music that flows in within our society, and like it's really, really good. Whether it's 3-step, whether it's piano, whether it's kwapi, it's dope. You know
Rinyaga
kwapi?
hip hop, Joe.
Do you know kwapi?
Nyaga
Wakwapi?
hip hop.
Yeah.
It's a genre.
Yeah.
But some of these
You
genres.
don't know kwapi?
Yeah, harino
It's a-
fetsa,
kwapi
shem.
is a mixture of kwaito and piano.
Piano.
No, they call it like that. There are producers who produce some.
They call it what?
Kwapi.
Kwapi?
Yeah.
Ah.
So like you should familiarize yourself. Whether
It's
whether
not,
you
it's
like
not
it or-
giving.
for you, it's not
It's
giving,
not giving
because
successful vibes.
No, it's
but it has songs that are picking
Ah.
up, and whether you like it or not, they're there to stay.
One or two songs. I mean,
It's still new. Did you expect 1,000? Eh?
but if
Oh,
it's still
come
new,
on.
if it's still
Come
new, why are we
on.
hyping it so much?
We are hyping it because it's new and it's birthed here in our country. We need to start to learn that whatever we develop as South Africans, we need to believe in it and build towards it. Look at
Monetize.
Amapiano right now. People were bashing it when it was starting. Right now it's international. Everyone wants a piece of it. Are we still bashing it? No, we are consuming it. So as soon as we gradually start to appreciating the craft that our ancestors and what we are receiving, the better for us.
All right. On that Senzo Meyiwa thing, I don't know if we should touch on it alone or what, because we've already spoke about
Yeah.
Advocate Tefo and the case itself. So I think we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. On that note, this is the end of the episode. My name is Elvis Mulifimov. This
You
is
look
Break It
good,
Down.
by the way, with those glasses.
Zazaze.
you're
Kali Zaza, man.
What's this now?
What's that? You won't catch it. You'll catch it late.
I'll peep it later. Peep it later.
You'll catch it late.
Yeah, my
Anyways, I'm with Theo, I'm with
Shout out.
Kat, I'm with Skumbuzo and
Yes.
Toby as well. Yeah, this is the end of the episode. This is Break It Down Mondays. My name is Elvis Mulifimov. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Like, share,
Peace.
subscribe.